Robbie, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thanks for coming in. We should probably start with that, what we just, Man of the Calf did. Ben Pringle.
Sounds new haircut.
So you call him Hell's Bells?
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy, though.
I'm not bloke.
Oh, you're a good-looking woman.
Are you happy with that, Hells?
Has he always had that hair? Has he just had that hair? Or he's had that hair and because I have mine cut, that's why you call him
That's
Hell's
why,
Bells?
isn't it?
Right. Ah.
And you were in Spain this week. What were you doing in Spain? The season's 5 weeks old.
Well, there's no game, obviously, this weekend, so the gaffer, took us to Benavís for 5 days as a bonding. Yeah, it's good.
And how's that work? Does the gaffer just say, I'm going to take you to Spain? He says, look, if you win the next 2 games, you can go, or how does it work?
No, it was planned before the season, I think, so, it's a good time to go. The lads, a few new lads in our team, so it was a good experience.
It wasn't just a holiday, though. You had a couple of games out there.
Yeah, we played against a team, Atletico Marbella. It was 2-0. And we had a few Atletico tours, and we had a few hard training sessions, so it was good.
Nice, sunny.
Boiling.
Are you going to go every 5 weeks?
I don't think so. But the lads behaved themselves, done themselves proud, and I've been on trips before where there's been fire extinguishers and stuff, so.
But you're skipper now, so obviously you don't get involved in that sort of.
No, my banter's still the same. No.
Now, you're skipper now, but when you last came on, you weren't even getting a game at Derby, were you? So, it's. The manager's change has been good for you. Really.
Unbelievable. I was finished. Remember everybody saying my legs were gone, and I was finished. And then the new gaffer come in. It took me a while to get in the team, but got in the team and not missed a game since. And obviously now he's maybe the captain again, and loving it.
What sort of things? Kevin Davis, when he came on, he told us that when he was captain, there was a little committee of 3 players that people would come to, and if they had any problems, then he would take to the manager. Do you have any little committees, anything special, different that you do at Derby, being skipper? Gaffer?
No, not really. Obviously in the trip recently, last week, me and Stephen Bywater changed room because the room we had, smelt of smoke, so we asked to move room. And we done the silly thing of moving to a room next to the pool where our room number was on it. So all the lads, obviously the lads were allowed a few beers. So, my room bill, I think, was €500 for 4 days, and Dean Moxey's, was €6. And he found €10 on the plane, so he was €4 up going home.
Is he a tightwad?
Well, yeah, he's come from Exeter. I was nothing bad about Exeter, but he's tight, yeah.
Right, now you are more responsible now, you're captain. You can still do stuff like this, though, can you?
That was one of the young boys' car there. There's mine, the big Bentley.
See, the other one's quite like my car, isn't it? That's not even my car. Brilliant.
Right, you played Forest last week. They beat you 3-2. You must have played in a few local derbies of the clubs that you've been at. So how does this one compare?
Yeah, it's up there with the best of them. Birmingham Villa was, a good one to play in, but this one was, especially after we beaten them twice last year. It's a great game for the fans.
Does it add anything extra to it that is now you're playing for the Clough Cup as well?
Well, obviously, the gaffer's father obviously was a great man, and it's a trophy. But before the game, you don't think about that at all, really. I think the Forest boys were too busy thinking what they do after the game if they won.
Well,
we thought that might come up.
You've written about the incident with Nathan Tyson in your column this week. He celebrated. That's your column that you've got in the Mirror. He celebrated in front of your fans. Max just wants me to say the words, "Oh, it was youthful exuberance," but I don't.
No, I didn't say it was. I was saying, was it just that? Can you forgive it for that?
Experience.
But the thing is, Robbie, this is coming from you. This is coming from the bloke who has spent his entire career winding up opposition fans and opponents on the pitch.
Yeah.
What right have you got to tell someone...
Totally agree, yeah, but... No, it's getting referred back when we beat them last year, twice, by the way. That I got the Derby flag on the spur moment thing, somebody took the scarf out. So I celebrate in front of my fans. Not what's wrong with that. You know, if Nathan Tyson gets the Forest flag and takes it down the Trent end, not a problem. You know, but after the scenes in the week, the West Ham and Millwall, you know, there's 4,500 Derby fans at the end at that end. So
yeah,
that's not right, Elsbeth.
Well, I know, yes, I know what you mean, but also I think, well, those 4,500 Derby fans should say, OK, you were wrong, but that shouldn't mean that they've then got the right to spill onto the pitch.
Yeah, but if he does it at his end of the ground, if I'd have got the Derby flag, run to the Trent end...
They'd still be after you now.
Run to the Trent end,
yeah, you'd
stood
still
there
be
like that, what would have happened?
Yeah, but you didn't, did you?
Exactly, I didn't. You're the loser, son Elsbeth, you're the loser.
Do you reckon you might have done that 10 years ago, you might have done that, do you reckon?
No, I wouldn't have, because I know, listen, I know what's right and wrong.
Robbie Savage knows what's right and wrong. Robbie Savage, everybody.